I knew something was wrong the moment I stepped into my driveway. My ATV was gone. But what really made my stomach drop was seeing Karen's son riding it down the street like it belonged to him. Big mistake, because what he didn't know was exactly who he just stole from. I live in a quiet neighborhood where nothing really happens. Clean streets, trimmed lawns, and of course the HOA. Now, if you've ever dealt with an HOA, you already know how this goes. Rules about everything: your grass height, your mailbox color, even how long your garage can stay open. And then there was Karen. She wasn't just part of the HOA, she was the HOA. Always watching, always complaining, always acting like she owned the entire block. Her son, Tyler, was exactly what you'd expect. Late teens, loud, reckless, and completely convinced rules didn't apply to him. We'd had a few run-ins before. Nothing major, just her leaving notes about my non-compliant parking or Tyler revving his dirt bike at midnight. I usually ignored it. I'm not the kind of person who reacts fast. I observe, I wait, and I deal with things properly. A few months back, I bought myself something I'd wanted for years, an ATV. Nothing flashy, but it meant a lot to me. I kept it clean, parked neatly in my driveway, always covered. Of course, that didn't sit well with Karen. "It's an eyesore," she told me one afternoon, arms crossed like she was inspecting a crime scene. "This is a family neighborhood." I just nodded, didn't argue. But Tyler? He couldn't stop staring at it. Every time he walked by, he'd slow down. Once, I even caught him circling it, like he was already imagining it was his. That's when I knew. He wasn't just curious. He wanted it. Then one morning, it was gone. No broken lock. No noise overnight. Just gone. But something else caught my attention. Fresh tire marks leading out of my driveway. And faintly down the street. Right toward Karen's house. Most people would panic. Call around. Knock on doors. I didn't. I just stood there for a moment thinking. Then I went inside. See, I like being prepared. Security cameras aren't just for decoration. I pulled up the footage. 2:13 a.m. There he was. Tyler. Casual as ever. No mask. No rush. Like he genuinely believed nothing would happen to him. He rolled the ATV out slowly, then drove off. I watched the clip twice. Then I leaned back in my chair and smiled slightly. Because now, it wasn't a question anymore. It was a decision. I could have ended it right there. Called it in. Filed a report. But something told me. This kid needed to learn a lesson he wouldn't forget. So I waited. Later that afternoon, I saw it. Parked right outside Karen's garage. My ATV. Tyler was sitting on it, scrolling his phone like he'd owned it for years. I walked over calmly. "Nice ride," I said. He looked up, smirked. "Yeah, it is." Karen appeared from the front door almost instantly, like she'd been waiting. "Can I help you?" she snapped. I gestured toward the ATV. "That's mine." Her expression didn't change. "If you're going to make accusations, you better have proof." Tyler laughed under his breath. "I have proof," I said calmly. Karen crossed her arms. "Well, unless you're calling the police, I suggest you stop harassing us." I paused for a second. This was the moment. But I wasn't done yet. "I just want my property back," I said. Tyler leaned forward slightly. "Or what?" Karen stepped in again. "You've already violated HOA rules multiple times. Don't push it. I can make things very difficult for you." I almost laughed. Instead, I just nodded slowly. "All right," I said, "if that's how you want to handle this." Then I reached into my pocket. I pulled out my badge and held it up. Everything changed. Tyler's smirk vanished instantly. Karen's face went pale. "I was trying to keep this simple," I said, my voice steady. "But now we're doing it the official way." Tyler quickly stepped off the ATV. "Wait, I didn't. I was just borrowing." 2:13 a.m., I said. "Security footage. Clear as day." Karen's tone flipped immediately. "There must be some misunderstanding." "No," I interrupted. "There isn't." I took a step closer. "You took property that doesn't belong to you. That's theft." Tyler looked like he might pass out. Karen grabbed his arm. "He's just a kid. He's old enough to know better," I said. Silence hit the street. And for the first time, Karen had nothing to say. Within minutes, backup arrived. Tyler didn't fight it. Didn't argue. He just stood there quietly as everything caught up to him. The ATV was returned, of course. Karen tried to apologize multiple times. Her tone completely different now. But it didn't change anything. Actions have consequences. Neighbors had started watching from their windows. Whispers spread fast. For once, Karen wasn't the one in control. And Tyler, let's just say, he won't be touching anything that isn't his ever again. After that day, things changed. Karen stopped sending notes, stopped complaining. Actually, she avoided me completely. Tyler never made eye contact again. The neighborhood got quieter, peaceful even. Funny how that works. People think silence means weakness, that staying calm means you won't act. But sometimes, the quiet ones are just waiting for the right moment. And when it comes, they don't raise their voice. They just end it.